Hey guys, it's been a little bit. In today's video, I'm planning to install a Curt manufacturing trailer hitch on my wife's 2020 Cadillac XT6. I think it'll be pretty straightforward, but I've got to get my Project 84 out of the way, and then we can get her Cadillac up here on the lift. Let's go. Alright, so I've got the Cadillac in the garage, getting ready to put it up on the lift. It's fairly straightforward. We're going to be pulling the bumper off of that, and then the hitch is a replacement for the bumper reinforcement. So it shouldn't take but about an hour total. I'm going to have to get somebody out here to help me pull the bumper just so I don't scratch anything. And I'll probably just kind of run through the steps as I go. It's fairly straightforward. We're going to pull the clips along the bottom, some in the fender wells, and then there's a couple inside the trunk, and then that bumper cover comes off. We'll have to unclip the wiring for the backup sensors and the cameras and unbolt that reinforcement and then put the new one on. First I need to remove 3 bolts. 1, 2, 3, those are all T15 Torx. Now we're going to do the same for the other side. Next up, we're going to be removing 1, 2, 3 screws from the inner fender. That way we can release the bumper there. I don't know if you can see that last one. It's right there. So 1, 2, and then finally 3. You may not have the mud guard. I've added these to my wife's Cadillac, but that's basically what you do. I am using this little guy so that I don't have to take the tire off. I guess I'm being kind of lazy, but those tires are heavy. Now we're going to do the same for the other side. We're going to get this last one, which is right up here. Next up, we need to pinch each of these. There's 3 white connectors there, or little push-ins. They hold the wheel well reveal molding. So I need to get in here with a pair of needle nose and just pinch that gently and push it out. And that will release the molding so that we can get access to pulling the bumper off. I don't think I can film this very well, so just trust me when I say that's what you do. Okay, so I've got the fender well reveal molding off. I actually took, there's the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I took 6 of them off. The instructions only tell you to release 3, but you can't get to those bolts. There's a bolt there, one there, and one there, and those all have to come off for the bumper to release. So if you get one of these and you read the instructions, they're wrong. loosen the rest of the bumper. Same, basically gently pull back on it. And start to pull around the tail lights gently. You don't have to do anything right now. Switch me sides for a second. For this Okay, the bumper's off. It is actually laying there on the floor. We didn't damage anything, so that's good. These two clips are a little bit tricky. This little red tab on both of them has to pull all the way out just like that, and then you can squeeze it and separate those. Right there, one of the clip that stays on the bumper actually secures there just like that. So next what we have to do is pull this reinforcement bar. Our trailer hitch basically just replaces that. So there are 2 nuts on either side, and then there are 2 bolts on either side on the bottom. And that's really all we have to do to get our trailer hitch installed. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and just impact those off, and we'll put some hearing protection on, and then we'll be good. Gonna leave that one nut there just until I get done so it doesn't fall off. Okay, so the reinforcement bar is ready to come off other than that one nut on either side. My wife, my helper, went inside for a minute. So she gets back out here, we'll yank that thing off and throw the new one on. There's our Curt trailer hitch for the XT6. I'm just planning to haul bikes with it, so it should be fine. But it looks like it'll be a good fit. We'll just toss this reinforcement bar up in the attic when we're done with it. And if we ever need to swap it back out, I'll have it. Forgot to mention, last thing, you've got to pop off the exhaust hangers, and that way the exhaust can drop down and you get that out of the way, and then that bar is ready to come off. That hardly weighs anything. Okay, so here is the Curt hitch mounted. You can see there's 2 nuts, there's the 2 bolts, and the exhaust hanger on each side. This will be covered. There are 2, I think they're 7mm bolts you have to take out, and this little cover pops out if anytime you need to use the hitch, which is fine. The only thing to watch out for is right here on the driver's side. There is some wiring, and if you're not careful, you could probably pinch it. It seems to be fine on here, but I just snugged everything up with my impact. It wasn't that tight to begin with. So really all I need to do is throw the bumper cover on and reinstall all the bolts and our clip things, and we'll be good. Cool. Well, I think that's pretty much everything I needed to do as far as the helper. You're welcome to hang out here, or I gotta put the little things back in, these support things. All right, there we go. Got the trailer hitch installed. I put the cover back on. You can't even see it unless we pull the cover off, but looks like a really nice, well-made piece, other than the instructions being a little bit janky. You could probably do this in an hour if you've got a helper. You need somebody to help you with the bumper just to get it off without scratching anything. Make sure you tape up the quarter panels and the taillights, otherwise you'll definitely cause some damage there. Anyway, thanks for watching. Let me know if you have any questions. See ya.